Hi, I'm Brian.
And I'm Paulo.
And we are Totally
Gagged. That wasn't even remotely in unison.
No, that wasn't.
Do we want to do it again?
No, that's not.
Okay.
Okay.
So we're not on Instagram. We're on YouTube.
Oh, I thought we were on Grindr.
We are not on Grindr. I think the ratings would be much higher if it was on Grindr, but we're not. So we decided to not do the live show on Instagram and instead be right here on YouTube.
Oh, so we can make money.
Sure. How much money?
We can make a lot of money if it was popular.
Okay. And when is that going to start?
Not tonight.
Okay. Then you know what? Why don't we dive in?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, so we have an agenda for tonight. Do you want to go over the agenda?
Sure. So we're going to do 4 things today. We're going to recap episode 2 of RuPaul's Drag Race, season 12. Mm-hmm. We're gonna talk about, we're calling it like now that we've seen them all. We've seen all 13 queens. So like who surprised you, who's on your list now, who's dropped off, and then we're gonna do a deep dive into the personalities. So like we knew what they looked like, we knew they can walk, what their clothing was gonna look like. But like who really kind of like tugged at your heartstrings. Mm-hmm. And then lastly, we're going to talk about what's going to happen in episode 3 and who we think is going to be cut off.
Exactly. So let's dive right into it. Episode 2 recap. So 6 queens came into the workroom this time. They didn't have an idea at first that they weren't the first group there. And they slowly started to figure it out because they saw the lipstick on the mirror.
Yeah.
They saw the clothing there, and then RuPaul finally came in and let them know that this was the second premiere that they were part of, but also made the point to say that just because it was the second one doesn't mean that they weren't just as good as the first group.
Right.
And then introduced them to the Maxi Challenge, which was the Fosse dance.
Yes.
Which was really exciting for me because I'm a show queen. I love musicals.
Of course, I had to Google it
Yeah.
because I had no idea what the fuck it was.
Yeah. That's okay. That's why I'm here.
Yeah, exactly. Carrie. You're the carry. You're the hard carry on the show tune side. Okay, great. What else happened?
So we saw. It was a really good.
I thought it was great.
I thought it was amazing.
I thought it was better than the first one.
But you know, they always do this. They make it seem like they're all a mess and they're not coming together and it's going to be really bad. But when they actually did it, it was like dynamite.
Yes, it was an awesome performance. I thought the lip sync for the top 2 were also really, really great.
Yeah.
Which were
Jaida Essence Hall. Jaida Essence Hall and Cherry Pie.
And Cherry Pie, right.
And of course Jaida Essence Hall won. And it was the same as last time. They both stayed. They won the $5,000 tip.
Okay.
Just as we were wondering last time.
Okay. Why don't we talk about, like, now that we've seen the 13 queens, who for you and me surprised you? Like who dropped off your list and who is on your list now?
Okay. For me, there were 2 queens that it came down to. I know you didn't like Gigi Goode.
She's good, though.
Gigi Goode.
She's good. You're good, girl.
I really liked her. I liked her. She was in the first episode lip sync.
Yeah.
And she lost, but she was the top 2. She's the one that had the helmet head.
Like the helmet head. Yeah. I don't dislike her. I just think that she's not gonna win.
I think she's got potential, and this is something that we were talking about. I think with some of the comedy queens, they can do comedy, and if they look really chic and they have an amazing look, like they can be really feminine. They can be a look queen or a pageant queen, and they can also be a comedy queen. And if you throw in like singing or dancing into that mix, then like look out.
And you think she has a combination?
She has a good combination of that, but that's not my top pick. My top pick is Jan.
Okay. Did you love Jan going into the show? Or she surprised you?
She surprised me.
Okay.
When she came in her basketball outfit.
I actually got that reference, by the way.
Did you get that reference?
And everyone, I was like, what? I was like, yeah.
Okay, good for you. Yeah. I was like, what?
Again, that's why I'm here.
Yeah. So, but just Jan.
Simply Jan.
Just Jan.
Okay.
Just Jan has a killer voice.
Yeah. She's pretty.
She's pretty.
Yeah.
She can dance. And she's really unassuming. I think they're all really underestimating her. And she's really sweet, like apple pie. Like she wants them all to get along.
Yeah.
She want to do a big group hug, and they're all like, whatever. Yeah, and they left her like they didn't do the group hug.
She had like a self hug. A moment by herself.
And I think it's those ones that seem like she seems like she's gonna be Miss Congeniality, but I think she's gonna be like I think she's gonna be a sneaky bitch.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
Okay, for me, at the very beginning of the show, even before episode 1, I watched that 20-minute clip of all of them walking in with their like clothes and stuff. So I made a top 3, and what I did was I judged them on the walk and then like the look. Yeah. I obviously had no idea what the personality was, so I left that column blank. So my top 3 were Crystal Method, Gigi Goode, and Heidi in the Closet. Now that I have seen...
This is Heidi in Closet.
Oh,
not Heidi in the Closet.
I think I want to say that for the rest of the season.
I know. It's a bad name. Everyone's acknowledged it's a bad name.
Okay, Heidi.
Heidi in Closet.
But I'm just going to say Heidi.
Just Heidi.
Yeah. So those were my 3. Heidi in the Closet, Crystal, and Gigi Goode. I am going to drop off Gigi Goode and Crystal, and I am going to add Jaida Essence Hall to my top 2. Just because they are so good at performing. I know they're imperfect. Jaida Essence Hall has a bit of a tude.
Yeah.
She doesn't play well with others.
No, she does not.
She's got issues with choreography.
Yeah.
But I think she was just outstanding. I think she'll be able to be one of those queens that will be able to like save herself in lip syncs if she's made it to the bottom 3.
She turned nasty because she couldn't do choreography. She's a good dancer. I'll acknowledge that. Her lip sync dancing was amazing.
See her fucking jump?
Yeah, that jump splits was good.
Yeah.
But she got nasty with everyone because she couldn't do choreography.
Yeah, but she doesn't have to be Miss Congeniality. Miss Congenialities don't win, girl.
No. I'm not talking about Miss Congeniality. I'm just talking about being able to do the choreography. When they bring the choreographers in, and they're going to do that, and then they get all stressed out.
It's a gap in my thinking. I know exactly that this is not an imperfect pick, but I think she's going to go far.
Yeah.
Okay. That was the big surprise for me. Like, I don't know, like Jaida Essence Hall. I'm like, wow, you just look regular, and she's stunning. She's stunning.
She is stunning.
She's stunning, and she knows what she's doing.
It's interesting that
except if it's choreography, then she's not knowing what she's doing.
It's interesting that you pick Crystal Method too, because I really like Crystal Method. I think Crystal Method is an unknown because she's like the odd, weird kind of avant-garde performer.
Yeah.
But we haven't really seen all the other things that she can do.
I want to see more from her.
Yeah.
Like, I think she's got potential, and clearly she was in my top 3 to begin with, but she kind of just like fell by the wayside. And she's the one that was
in the red with the horns.
She was like quiet, and she said, like,
she was
I'm
very
very quiet. Okay, I got it.
Yeah. But she was like,
she could be a surprise pick as well.
Yeah, and like some of the stuff she's done has been like ridiculous, but I haven't really seen the other type,
right?
Like the comedy, the looks, Let's do a deep dive. So let's talk about heartstrings. So we watched both Untucks, and the beauty about Untucks, they're short, 20 minutes or so. But they really like get to the personalities of these bitches. So why don't you start with like, who do you think, or not who you think, who actually kind of touched your heart? Like, who made you feel? Okay, they all did to start off with. This is what I really like about the beginning is like you like them all. Yeah. Like I don't hate anyone yet, but I know I'm gonna hate them soon.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a few where I'm just like
Silky.
I hate that bitch. Get rid of that bitch. Like Silky. Oh my god, I hate Silky
last year.
But I would say Aiden for me was like, really tugged at my heartstrings because she was from
like
Georgia.
Georgia or something.
Yeah, well, just out like an hour outside of Atlanta. Right. And when they figured that out, they're like, "Well, how do you do your show?" And she's like, "I don't do a show." And it was a really awkward. Yeah, she's like, "I don't do a show because it's just not like I'm not like And she didn't have a drag mom.
Yeah, or a drag family. At all. Yeah, it was like a legitimacy question.
And she was like, kind of like, it was a legitimacy question. Yeah. And she just seemed, you could tell, she seemed like really outside and not really like a proper drag queen.
Yeah.
But when she did the maxi challenge with the Fosse, she was the first one that came up and it was impressive. RuPaul called it out.
Yeah.
She was talented. That bitch, talented.
Yeah. I don't know if she's playing up the card or if that legitimately is who she is. I want her to do well. I really do. Mm-hmm. but I don't think she's going to. For me, Heidi was the one that kind of like was super emotional for me because she talked about her struggle with being vulnerable and like opening up to people. So like I think the quote was like, she puts up walls so then when people leave, it actually hurts less. And so that really kind of like that went straight to the heart because that's kind of like how I've been dating for like 30 years. I'm getting a lot better at it. It's gonna be fine. But
you've been dating for 30 years.
Oh my god, no! Like I started at age 6. Like, what the hell?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Whatever. The point is the fact that she put that out there, like so early on, and to say like, look, like I'm imperfect and like I'm not good at like feelings and like letting people in. And she wasn't just talking about relationships; she was talking about like other queens.
Yeah.
And I just thought that was really powerful. Like I thought it was like, you know, good for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to agree with Nicki Minaj. I hated her hair and makeup.
What I love about this is that we're not even faking like differences. Like you love good like Gigi Goode, and I'm just like meh. Yeah. And like I love Heidi, and you're just like
I think Heidi. I think she's gonna be eliminated. I really think she's gonna be eliminated in the next one. Okay, I don't think
that's what we're on. Let's talk about episode 3 and who's gonna be eliminated.
Okay, I think Heidi N Closet is gonna be eliminated.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's not crazy. Are you kidding me? She can't even do her own makeup.
Okay,
like
well, she should ask someone.
I thought her makeup looked horrible, and so did Nicki Minaj and everybody else.
You know who's going to have a heyday with the fucking makeup comment?
Who?
Michelle Visage. She's gonna be like Heidi again. It'll be like
yeah. I'm gonna love that
every single episode. Heidi, I can see.
And Heidi's gonna do that whole thing like, why do you hate me?
Yeah. I kind of love it.
I'm sorry.
I kind of love it. Like that's probably gonna be her T-shirts by the end of the season.
Why do you hate my face?
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so I think while I love what you talked about with Aiden and her being the outsider, I think Aiden is gonna go home this week.
Oh my god, we both picked the ones we chose for the heartstrings to go home.
That's right. Why do we hate each other? Why do we hate each other's hearts?
So competitive.
Okay, so. I think one or two is gonna be like because they didn't do anybody. They didn't
get rid of anyone, so they're gonna do 2 eliminations
or 1.
I don't know.
You have to pick 1. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
2.
1.
All right.
This is how the rest of the season's gonna go.
Okay, so we'll see. You saw it here. We're gonna bring it up on the next episode when we see who is right, or if we're both wrong.
Yeah, which is probably gonna happen.
Yeah.
Every Thursday. Right here on YouTube.
Awesome.